Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. Peace, love, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth and righteousness, truth, and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to y'all brothers, man. Y'all brothers keep pushing. This is the brother YAHAWAH from the GMS Charlotte camp. And I just want to do a brief sit down, I was reading over some scriptures, you know what I'm saying? And basically, a lot of people want to know why we be out in the highways and byways, preaching the word. The Lord gave us a commandment to do that, man. This is Luke 14:23. It says, "And the Lord, Yahweh BaHaShem YAHAWASHI, said unto the servant," and the servant is his prophets, man. He said, "Go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." You see, it says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh BaHaShem YAHAWASHI said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges." All right, it didn't say go inside a church and and preach a bunch of lies and do a bunch of yelling and singing and dancing. He ain't say do that, man. The Lord said, "Go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in that my house may be filled." The Lord told us to go out to the highways, So that's why we go out and prophesy, man. Because, ultimately, our goal is to, wake up the elect, man, to make sure that the elect is sealed. So, the Lord can come down with his wrath, man. Because the Lord is about to come back. The day of the Lord is going to be, death and destruction, man. He's going to come back with his wrath, because of all the wickedness that's been going on. And he's going to destroy America, man. Because America is the most wicked, sinful, kingdom, throughout the whole entire world, man. And, we go out to the highways to, help wake up the elect, man. And to help seal the elect. And also to, show 2/3 of our people where they're going off at, man. Because the Lord only cares about the nation of Israel. He only cares about the Israelites, the true biblical Israelites, who are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter 58 and 1. The Lord, because when you learn this truth, man, you gotta spread the knowledge, man. You can't just sit on it, man. You gotta do what the Lord, commands you to do. But this is Isaiah 58 and 1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." So that's why we're on the highways, we out there, speaking to the top of our lungs. We don't gotta yell. We just project our voice so everybody can hear us, man. It says, "Cry aloud and spare not." So when we go out there, we ain't sparing no feelings. We don't too much care about, how people feel, because we are doing the work of the Lord, man. The Lord don't give a damn about how you people feel, man. The Lord, he wants us to go out and do his commandments, man. Because ultimately the Lord is speaking through us. The Lord is speaking through his men, through his prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't about to just come down himself and tell y'all what he's about to do. The Lord is going to use his men. A lot of people look at us as just being regular men. They look at us as just being, a bunch of niggas who don't know what we're talking about. But really, the Lord is speaking through us, man. We are doing the work of the Lord, man. So really when people come up and mock and talk shit and scoff, they're not talking to us. They ain't scoffing us, even though we don't give a damn if they talk shit to us anyways. They're not talking shit to us. They're really talking trash to the Lord himself, man. That's why the Lord is gonna, come in and destroy them, man. But it says, "Cry aloud and spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people," it says, "shew my people That's showing possession, man. It's showing that the Lord, he don't care about everybody, man. You know, that's showing possession. Because look, it says, show my people their transgression. And transgression is sin, because sin is transgression of the law. When you stop following the laws of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? It says, and the house of Jacob, their sins, man. Who is the house of Jacob? That's the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, so that's showing you that the Lord, he don't care about everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we go out to the highways and byways, man. You know? Because, you know, the Lord gave us a specific commandment to do so, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to let me see. I'm gonna go to Salakia. You know, that's a commandment that the Lord gave us. The Lord also gave us a commandment to, you know, stand upon our watch, man. Because, you know, we gotta know when the Lord is close to return, to you know, returning, man. We gotta know, you know, we gotta, you know, pay attention to the signs. And how do we pay attention to the signs? We gotta, you know, go out and watch. As a matter of fact, let me get Habakkuk, man. We gotta basically keep up with the news, keep up with, you know, what's going on around the world, because prophecies are constantly, you know, being fulfilled, you know, throughout the world each and every day. You know, I'm gonna go to Habakkuk 2:1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So, you know, when it says I will stand upon my watch, you know, we gotta basically, you know, keep up with what's going on around the world, keep up with the signs of what's going on around the world, man. You know, because when when it's all said and done, we gotta know when the Lord is about to return. We gotta know when YAHAWASHI is near. And as you can see what's going on right now, we you know, if you are being upon your watch and you keeping up with the news, you can see that the prophecies are taking place, and that YAHAWASHI is very, 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 very close to returning, man. You know, we're seeing nations rise up against nations. You know, that's a race war. You see racial tension is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? We seeing you know, famines in different places. Look at Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? The world, you know, the people of the world are they are uprising. You know, they are rising up against, you know, their governments and all that. You know, that's prophecy, man. You know, like I said, in Venezuela, they having mass protests and riots. You know, it's complete, total chaos over there in Venezuela. You know, what else going on? You see that rumors of war. You know, World War III is basically, you know, we're already in World War III. It just hasn't, you know, reached a physical standpoint yet, man. You know, they doing a bunch of talking. You know, they dropping bombs on certain areas, but they haven't really, you know, come to combat yet, man. You know, and that, you know, in World War III is basically going to be, you know, the last war, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a nuclear war, and that's going to be the destruction that the Lord speaks about, man. With his you know, that's going to be the destruction of the Lord. That's going to be the anger of the Lord, man. You know. So basically, you gotta stand upon your watch, keep up with what's going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you gotta pretty much do the bidding of the Lord, man. That's what we doing, man. So, you know, you gotta go to the highways and byways once you learn this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a commandment. You gotta stand upon your watch, because that's a commandment, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'll get Mark 13 and let me see. Mark 13. And I'm gonna start at 33. It says, take ye heed, watch, and pray, So you gotta watch, man. You gotta, keep up with. You gotta watch for what's going on. You gotta watch out for the signs that the Lord is giving us, so we'll know when He's about to return, man. And pray. You gotta stay. You gotta always pray, man. You gotta pray. Pray and pray and pray. You can never pray enough, man. It's impossible to pray too much, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pray always, man. It says, for ye know not when the time is. We don't know when the day of the Lord is coming. We don't know when Yahawashi is returning, man. It says, for the Son of Man, and when it says the Son of Man, it's talking about Yahawashi. It says, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. So when it says, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, it's like Yahawashi is the head of the household, and he got to go run a few errands, man. You got to go take care of some business, so you got to leave the house for a minute. And it says, who left his house and gave authority to his servants. So basically, like, he left his household to go take care of his business, but he left his servants, which are the prophets. He's like, hey man, look, I gotta go and handle something real quick. I want y'all to continue doing the work, do the charge that I left for y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what I tell y'all to do, because I'm gonna have to leave y'all in charge while I'm gone, man. But I want y'all to do the work, man. I want y'all to do y'all charge, y'all daily duties, man. All right. So it says, to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. This verse 35, it says, watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. So, he's going to handle his business. He left us in charge to do the work and to do our daily tasks, man. And we don't know when he's coming back. He didn't say, look, I'm coming back at such and such time, so make sure when I come back, y'all be doing what y'all supposed to do. Nah, he ain't tell us that, man. He's like, look, I'm going to take care of something. I want y'all to hold it down, man. I want y'all to take care of the household. I want y'all to do y'all charge, y'all daily tasks. I want y'all to do y'all work, man. All right? See, and it says, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. So we don't know when Yahawashi is going to return. We don't know when the day of the Lord is, okay? And it says at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, least coming suddenly he find you sleeping. So, hey, you ain't supposed to go to sleep. You ain't supposed to be being lackadaisical, man. The Lord gave us specific commandments to do the work, man. So we supposed to, constantly do the work, until He returns, man. The Lord is like, hey, I better not catch your ass sleeping when I come back, because if He does, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. So brothers who got this knowledge, you can't just sit on it, man. You got to do the work. You got to make videos, go out to the highways and hedges, follow the laws to the best of your abilities, and you got to basically just be on your shit, man. Because when the Lord returns, we don't want the Lord to catch us, being a sluggard, man, being lazy. We don't want Him to catch us sleeping or napping, man. Because the Lord is going to judge our ass just like that. This is verse 37. It says, and what I say unto you, I say unto all. Watch. So He's talking to all the men who has this truth, who He has given this knowledge. We got to do the work, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta constantly do the work, man. I'm gonna go to let me see. I'm gonna go to Luke 21. It says yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Luke 21 and yeah, I'm gonna go to Luke 21. I'm gonna start at 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts, meaning your mind, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunk